How do we get the boards up on the stream, though?
I think we just changed the scene. Right. Oh, okay. You got it. So are we looking at board 1?
Yeah, we're looking at board 1 right now. So they're already well into the opening here. It looks like it's Paige versus Al. Al is black, I believe.
Let's see. Yes, that's correct. So Al is black versus Paige is white. So do you know either of these players at all?
I don't know. I don't know Al at all. But Paige, I am. I'm in the same kind of like circles as her. So we've chatted before, but not like I don't really know either of them personally.
Okay. Yeah, I met Paige.
Online,
Yeah. I know Paige. I met her at the Go Congress last year. And we played a bunch of casual games. I think we played like 5 or something games, and I lost every single one. She's really good.
Yeah.
Like really, I think her rank's 5 down, but she's definitely better than that. I think.
I mean, I know that I've seen her hit Fox 9 down before. I believe so. That's like legit,
She is a threat for sure. Yeah. So a really strong player. And Al, I mean, I just saw the picture of Al earlier. I think he's a younger gentleman, younger kid. Yes. So I feel like their ranks are probably not completely representative of the level of game that they're going to play.
I think that's fair. Also, I mean, we were talking about this earlier before we started, but the little kids are always just like the scariest. It's like when you run into a kid who plays Go, it's always like, oh man.
It's scary, man. It's scary. They're always really strong. And calculations really good and stuff. So
yeah.
It'll probably be a fighty game for sure.
All right. So what do we think about this this board here? Which color would you take? I think that's my gut feeling.
Let's see.
I like. Is it black's turn? I like black if it's black's turn. But so my style is like my style's very like attacky. So I'm like looking over here, and I'm like, there's something. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah. And we have Fisher, so it's 1 hour Fisher time with
15-second increment.
15-second increment. Okay, so that's a pretty long game.
Our chat is saying, yeah, you're gonna be strong when your name is LeMaster. Yeah,
that's so true. I was going on CQ and Atari anyone. Everybody in chat, hello. Try to make it interesting. Yeah, I definitely prefer attacking. Defending and playing Sabaki is actually personally one of my biggest weaknesses and just a really difficult type of game to play.
Yeah, and what's funny is when you talk to like pro players and stronger players, they're always like, surviving is the easiest. Attacking is so hard, right? And then I'm like, that's why crazy. Do I keep dying? Like
that's crazy. Yeah. No user OP, as I always say.
All right, yeah. So black is definitely playing a super fast opening, right? It's like just attacking everywhere. Like they Tanuki'd over here. I was expecting probably something like this, or like this one looks a little slow, but maybe this would be maybe a little bit too much. Yeah. So all right. So Paige is just like saying, all right, I'm gonna just stabilize this thing because this is not like a real threat, but it's aggressive, right? It's like they're just making the board really complicated on this side.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to see Cap a Knight's move and then Tanuki. I don't know. My first instinct would be, okay, they're shoulder hitting me. Let's follow up locally and continue the attack. So
I agree. This move doesn't feel threatening enough. This one over here. And it's like if you got a position like this on the side, it's like you really need to make something of it. I feel like if white just kind of gets off easy here, this entire half of the board is just kind of like meh for black, right? And in exchange, you got this, which is like not exactly going to obliterate the corner right away.
No, for sure. I completely agree. I mean, but like, it's probably one of those theory things whenever it's like, it's probably, it's the opening, it's a big opening move. It's probably fine technically, but I know what you mean.
I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to prefer white already now, I think. Because it's like your black is now being attacked.
That's kind of true.
Right? So what do we do here? Do we come out this way? This is like, it feels like it gives... White's not going to cut. So
yeah, touch.
Like this. It feels like it's too easy for white shape because whatever you do here, I'm just going to place a basic variation, but whatever you do, this makes this move look bad, right? So you don't want to hurt that one too much. Oh yeah, so he's going here just to mess up white's shape a little bit and build some more eye space, but he's still eventually you got to choose a move here to separate. But none of them look that great.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
oh, so that one's surprising.
Now we're looking at this and this probably, and then white has annoying moves here to kill eyes later on. Okay, they're just going to jump out first. So black's shape here is like a little sus.
Yeah.
How do you stabilize this?
Yeah, the shape locally is a little weird. I'm not sure what the follow-up is. So I think white was really calm, just jumping out. But then how does black? Maybe black just one space jump?
Keeps going out, yeah. You just keep it separated, right?
That makes sense. So
but now it's like now this group is this one is a little bit under pressure. This one's okay, but it's a little awkward. It feels like white only has to worry about this one group. Right? So white's easier to play is kind of how I'm reading it.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I guess black's goal is to use the top stone and to put the corner under some pressure.
Right.
But it is pretty straightforward. Like to find the move for white is whoa! Wait, what?
Oh, that's a cool move.
Is that a move?
I don't know. What do we do here?
Is that a move? What the heck?
My first response is this. But then what do? You cut. Is this feels a little much. Is this working?
I'd have to read that.
This doesn't feel working. Like, well, first of all, there's a ladder, right? So that doesn't.
Yeah, I mean the ladder doesn't.
Yeah, but then it's like, okay, so if you go this way, then wait, what if you just go this way?
It seems like both ways work. It's a little confusing, actually.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go here. That doesn't feel like it helps you. What is the point of this? Okay, what are we missing? Age is pretty strong, so it's like there's something going on here, but I'm not seeing it. Any one of these connections feels pretty good for black, I think.
Yeah, so I guess the point, what black can connect, maybe it's like a shape. I don't know.
Yeah, so they're trying to, hold on, I'm going to reset the grid a little bit. Our board's a little misaligned.
Sure.
This is a cool program, by the way, that Jay, who's playing in this tournament, wrote.
Yeah, it's super sick.
Yeah.
I think in the Go community for a few years, we've been like, oh, Product TV has such a good system of like an overlay over the actual board. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Black wants to go if I'm black. I want to Nobi into the corner. Oh, interesting. You want to just completely go? But then white will cut off in the center.
Yeah, I don't think I would prefer not to let white connect these groups.
For sure. I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that also, if this group is too strong, your group up here is like half dead. Is how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'm still confused on like the meaning of this move.
Okay, so black goes for the outside connection. Yeah, so now what do you do as white? If you do this, no,
it was descent.
She's doing this. So then, is this beneficial for white?
Oh, some push.
I think black's trying to get something over here, like get into the corner in Sente instead of just having to connect. Because if you respond, you get something like this here, right? Okay, I am not thinking the same way as these players, but
and Atari.
You take,
that's a little confusing.
And then what? White goes here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so white kept the corner.
White kept the corner.
You know, black doesn't have any eyes, to be fair.
Right, black is a little clumpy.
This is actually very interesting. After this exchange, white ended up getting an eye on the left. Black doesn't have an eye on the left. Doesn't have any eyes at all. And I think this bottom left group has become a little bit heavy.
Yeah, but so my argument is I think this black move was a mistake. Sorry, this one right here. Sure. Because if we go back to, we can't rewind the board, but if we go back, if that black
you mentioned, yeah.
Is there a way, like, doesn't black just get eye space here? You get a white stone here, right? You get black.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You can't cut right away because this one followed by this one kills, right?
Exactly.
So then, and if you block here as white, you still cut, connect. Well, you can't because I can still kill you here, right? So I think if black had played this knight's move, like it's black's alive or mostly, right?
Yeah.
and in the corners. Now you've got this kind of awkward, like lumpy thing.
Yeah, so black probably made a tactical mistake, and it looks really nice for white.
I don't
Actually,
understand why you would do this push and then not do the jump, because just going for this one stone doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel that useful.
Oh, and black's hesitating. He's gonna play a move. Oh, he looks like me. Oh, the hand hover. That's not a good sign. That's a little shaky. Ah. But okay, pressuring white. That makes sense.
I think this is I think white has somehow dodged a bullet here. White's
For
okay
sure.
again, because this group is not, you're not going to seal this in. And then with this cut over here, it's just not going to happen.
No, that's I agree. I agree.
All right, wait, let's sorry, should we check the other game real quick?
Oh yeah, we have 2 games.
Yeah. So this is Jay versus Sungsoo, and they are clearly playing much slower, it seems, and more peacefully.
All right. Yeah, and Jay is pretty strong. I haven't actually played against Jay too many times. But he's definitely a strong player, strong 5 down for sure.
Yeah, I would argue he played in the pro quals last year, right? But like from what I know of him, he's been getting better like pretty rapidly in the last year.
Absolutely.
So I would call him like a pretty solid like 6-dan player right now, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And I've met Sungsoo. I'm not too familiar with his go at all. But I think he also trains pretty seriously. And is a strong player. So
yes, I've heard Albert praise him a lot. So I mean, when Albert Yen says you're good, you got to.
You have a recommender
right?
there. Yeah, definitely. Interesting game already.
Yeah. So this one is like way more peaceful. So whose turn is it even? Do we have to count the stones? I feel like it has to be. No, it's got to be white's turn, right? Because if it's black's turn, like this looks sketchy down here, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So what are we? Are we debating cutting here or doing something here first? Because if you cut, then this is coming.
Oh, we got Paige, Tanjay, and Eric Yoder all hit Fox 9-dan. Okay, so yeah, everyone in the tournament's good. It's an invitational tournament, right? Everyone's of course going to be really good. Yeah, what's going on, chat? Europeans in shambles. AGA, there's a lot of really good AGA players, man. Seriously.
Do you follow the Europe scene much? I used to always watch the. I really like their transatlantic those tournaments.
It's so good.
They haven't done one in a while, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's been like a year or two. But a little bit. I mean, I'm familiar with all the players over there.
Yeah, seems like a fun scene. I haven't been over there, but it seemed like good peeps.
Let's Go Congress. I met Mateus. He did some commentary during the Congress, and I got to meet him. And it was really. Oh, it was Black's turn.
It was Black's turn.
This is This is not good.
Wait, hold on. So now white is just stuck in here, right? You've got to probably give these up. No. You can connect.
Oh.
You connect and then you cut. Yeah, you connect and cut. But this is still better for black, I think.
Connect.
A lot of cash, though. I mean, my positional judgment is like a little bit off. And then also, black still has 3/3 Aji, so it might not be. Yeah, so actually, yeah, I would say this looks. I like black here. This thing over here looks so good.
Yeah, I think Moyos are OP, as we were saying earlier. It's looking pretty threatening, plus the Aji. But I don't know, like sometimes with these positions, it's like it looks good, but it's like in theory just kind of equal. You know what I mean? Or maybe like +3 one way or the other.
Do you study with AI much, or do you like use AI much? Because I've noticed the one thing I've learned after running things through AI is that I have absolutely no idea who's winning, like ever. True. Like anytime somebody shows me a board, I'm like, oh, I'll take black, and then I'm like always wrong.
Yeah,
and it's because it's like there's these like little details that really matter, right? It's like sometimes you count the points and you're like, oh, it looks like it's about even, or it looks like black has more. But if there's like one like weakness that can be exploited, like the whole thing is just like different, right? And
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there might be some detail in the lower left.
Our chat is saying Atari. Anyone says Tengen is coming? I see.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's interesting. Tiger's mouth.
All right, so now white's gonna cut.
Yep.
Is this force beneficial? Oh, he's going straight for the corner, Aji. Okay.
Okay.
Who's what color? I guess is Jay white?
Correct.
I think Jay's white, yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We're getting some really specific Aji with the 3/3 peep.
Yeah.
And
I think it's time to Tanuki though. Where do we go next? This one maybe?
I agree. So what did you? Oh, the attach. Fancy.
That's like a. I don't actually know all the variations here, but that's the kind of like, oh shoot, yeah, this, right? This would be phenomenal for black right now, so I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I'm looking at this just because of all the AI Josekis, that's the one that seems to work for that corner. But I think it's something in this area or in this area is the next move, or Tengen actually. But Tengen is mandatory. Atari.
Yeah, Tengen's definitely a possibility, to be honest, but it's probably not right. Obviously.
Tengen feels like something that I would want to play, but a pro would not recommend.
You know, sometimes the center moves are right.
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know if it's just the influence of chat, but like the more I look at the center, the more I feel like it might not be bad. You know, throw a stone in the center, kind of force white to reduce you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Force the invasion. Yeah, I think Curve is saying, yeah, the board is basically just split in half, right? Our chat is saying there's no black stones on one side of the board and there's no white stones on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 move game, exactly. Well, I mean, honestly, in my mind, I want to either. I think the direction of going to the top left is right. So maybe something like just directly approach.
This one?
Exactly.
Yeah. That looks pretty.
Or attach is probably like.
This one, I think directionally, how do you respond to this? Because if we go in this direction,
I see what you're saying.
Are you helping yourself here, right? Because this is not, this area here is not necessarily that attractive to you, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And then white getting out into the middle first is like, and white's building the left. So then if we go low, I'm a little worried about the cap.
Yeah, it's very reasonable.
So then I feel like we have to go high.
And if we're going to go high, we might as well attach.
Yeah, if we're going to go high, we might as well go here, right? So we're back to this one, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's some worlds where you split the left side.
Yeah, splitting the left side, I think. Well, splitting the left side, I think, is actually pretty legit because then you want to make sure this zone here is being used somehow, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I guess it's a style thing. Like for me, I think I'd be looking at. I am.
Oh my goodness, he did it. He couldn't commit though. He couldn't commit to the Tengen move.
All right, this game is over. I can't. I can't with this.
No, I really think that's good though. Like
yeah.
He's claiming, he's saying, you know, this is all mine. It is White's responsibility to make sure I don't get this. It can't be that bad.
Right? Yeah, I feel like, but this is so. I am terrified of these games. But yeah, it's a misclick. It's definitely a misclick. Somebody called
you're scared of these games? You don't like?
Yeah, because it's all in. It's like if white goes crazy here and just kind of jumps in, it's like kill or you lose, right? And that's a little scary for me. Maybe not that stone, but
yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
This is a tough part, man. Because do you go in right now? Do you jump in right away, or do you be calm, take the left side?
This area is. I think the pro. I don't know, but I can imagine a pro telling me to wait a little bit more because there's still big moves here. Like this black can't completely solidify the right side with like one more move. I don't think you need to go all in yet.
Okay, we see a peep. We get our sentai.
Okay, here he's going for the reduce because Jay is a mature. He's a more mature Go player than me.
Does seem natural.
What do we do? Do we back off? Do we attack? Do we ignore? If we ignore and go this, like this is now an attack on this as well.
Yeah, it's a good move by white. I'm not sure. I want to play the knight's move and just passively take the right side.
Yeah. Sorry, which knight's move?
So just like
Oh, this?
exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like the exchange for the reduction for that knight's move isn't that bad. So I'd like to take that.
You have to do it in a way where you don't accidentally get attacked here, though.
That is true.
Right?
That is true. Definitely.
But it is pretty big. But
yeah,
but if you get under attack, it's a little scary.
Mm. Can we just probe the bottom right corner once as white, the 3/3 attach, or the 3/4 peep? Yeah, that does seem.
Okay, and then our chat is saying they prefer this one, I believe.
Oh, really?
Then the natural move is this.
And that seems like a big problem, to be honest.
I mean, you're not going to have both sides, though, right? It's like you can't have it all. So which side do you want more?
But I should claim it all, right? You should say I'm going to get it all, and then attack. Keep first. Yeah.
These sorts of things are so hard because I hate defending. Like it feels like it's a beneficial exchange if white plays here and then you have to back down.
For sure.
But then it's like, when is it time to just defend?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in my own games, I'm so focused on pressing like the initiative or whatever, and then I overextend, and then I'm just like, just everything just falls apart, you know?
I know what you mean. They're taking their time and thinking, which I like a lot.
Yep. All right, let's see. I bet you the other game is like something's like half the board is dead already.
Oh, sure. Oh, you were not wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Oh wow, the whole top. What happened?
Let me take a look. So we're back to the Paige and Al game.
Yeah.
Earlier they just had a little bit of a fight at the bottom left, and
dude, I'm actually surprised at what happened in the top left.
The series not called AI Tang? Yeah, exactly.
So I think it looks like black Tanuki'd something, because black's bottom left is dead. Let's say 95% dead.
And then white's top left is dead.
And white's top left is in the process of dying. But
I think it's dead.
Right? You think it's dead, right? If you just connect here? He's going for the surround underneath the wraparound. Yeah, I think it's dead. So that's a crazy trade. How the heck did that happen?
Okay. I guess it would be nice to be, I don't know if it would be possible, but somehow be able to go back and look. Oh, man.
I know. I actually don't think we have the actual game record, right? So it's like when we miss it, we just miss it. We should probably tab back and forth more frequently.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, we learned our lesson. Yeah. In our defense, they're playing too fast.
Look, they're playing really fast.
54 minutes and over starting time. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Wait, how old is Al actually?
I have no idea. He looked young. He looked young.
So it's like I've heard like a funny advice. This is Fisher. Yeah, it's Fisher time.
Yes.
I think it's 15-second increment. Atari, anyone? I've heard funny advice from people where it's like when you're playing a kid, just like bore them to death. Like it's like super metagaming. Yeah.
No, I do that every time. I swear. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because they just like look around, get up, and walk around, and then I swear it doesn't work.
You don't. You've actually tried it. I feel like I feel bad going for something like that in a tournament. I'm just gonna do it the honest way. But it's like the metagaming thing.
It doesn't work. I swewer. Like they'll get bored, but they're that's underestimating kids, man. They're not that dumb. You know, they know what you're doing.
There's also I have a good friend who's like a really strong AJ player, and then he would talk about like when he was playing tournaments a lot more actively. Like sometimes they would do like all these mind tricks where he would just focus, like stare at like one corner of the board. No. and then like but he would be reading like some kind of trick sequence somewhere else. And then you're just like, what is he looking at? And then you're like wasting all your time like looking for a sequence over there.
That's funny. That's funny. I've done something similar, but not like that intense. I like that.
I played a 7-year-old who couldn't sit still. Kid went nuts when I thought for 5 minutes.
That's fun. Okay, that's funny. But okay, something happened at the top. Okay, what's happening on the top right of this board? Is white dead?
That's an interesting question.
Da, 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 da. Okay, no, white's alive.
No, white's fine because you have this, and you have to connect, right?
Yes.
If you go for the kill, well, actually, you could theoretically try for this, but it looks ridiculous.
We need a lot more strength.
Yeah, you need something else more over there. Yeah. Who do we prefer? I think I prefer white still, because black's bottom left looks completely cleanly killed to me. Like there's very little left. Well, no, because there's still a liberty race that could happen, I guess.
It's a little confusing. I think black played a really interesting move with white Hanade on the right side and then black capped.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that was an interesting move to reduce the center and give up the right side.
Okay, this move feels like it could be a mistake to me.
So we see the cut.
So what happens if I just do this now? This is a sente against the corner, right? I mean, it's kind of risky looking, but it looks like a problem.
Agree. Okay, black Atari one time. Extend.
Some black Ataris, they extend. Yeah, the issue with this sequence for white is that white can never really play this move, because this connection is a sente to kill the corner. That's so right. That makes it that right. So that's dude, but this game is like pretty nuts.
It's very crazy. So white's now like I think white's trying to surround the top right.
Yeah.
In some way.
Or force you to play something safe here, and then I get this, which is huge.
Yeah, capturing would be very big.
Yeah, I think this is like pretty much mandatory.
Counting. Oh, chat wants. Are you good at counting?
I'm okay.
I don't want to count. We could try. I'm not allowed to do that as a commentator. Say I don't want to count.
Let's try. All right, what do we got? I mean, it's like let's assume this is dead and this is dead, right?
Yep.
All right, so top left is what, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like roughly 45 points here. Up, but like this section is like about 45. And then there's probably like 15 more here. So you're at like 60, give or take, right? And then we don't really know exactly what's going to happen here. And then the bottom right is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, a little bit less than 20 points. So what did I say? 60, 80 plus some change. So let's say black is somewhere between 80 and 90 points. And then white is, dude, especially when it's black. these giant territories too.
Yeah.
Did I do that right? This is like almost 60 points, like right here. Is that right? No, hold on. Let me count that again. Are you doing this too, or am I the only one doing this?
I'm counting.
Okay.
Plus Komi. You know, well, it counts.
I think white has like a 60 points confirmed, maybe a little bit more in the bottom left, and then about, let's say 2 or 3. So 65-ish, like pure points, and then it depends on what happens over here.
I had the same exact count. Yeah, I had like 83 for black, and then it's about 60 lower left, and now we're determining the center. So I think black has an advantage.
Well, but white only needs like about 10 points here plus Komi to be ahead, right? Or 15 points, maybe 15 points in this area, which I think Oh, but no, I didn't count these points for black, right? Black is forming a little bit more.
It looks like we're actually sealing in the center. So white's sealing the center, yes, with his turn, and then black will seal some points on the top. Yeah. However, this is so much for white.
Yeah, this middle is huge. This middle is now probably too many points based on the count that I just did.
Yeah.
Right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna very quickly. So I think my read is white's leading. That's my opinion.
Yeah, after this being settled, I agree.
Okay, right now this board is white gonna die over here. Yeah, I just wanted to check on how this is going.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like a little ADHD, like tabbing back and forth here, but I just wanted to see how this is playing out.
That's good. I can't tell which player is more greedy between black and white. It seems like they're both judging the game. They're playing fast, man. They're playing very quick.
Yeah. Are we talking about we're talking about the one where the board's split in half, chat? Herb?
Oh yeah, board 2.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I think white is not going to die here, right? It feels not so killable. But is it the right time for this? Because whatever happens, I feel like black should probably end up with a bunch of influence over here, and the left side is still wide open. But these sorts of games, like I never really know what to do, to be honest. Yes, it is Fisher time.
White went all in on just living. I feel like this is a live and win and die and lose game.
But do you win if you live? Let's imagine that white lives like somewhere over here, and black is like something, right? And then we come whatever, split the side. We'd have to count again, but white doesn't. Where are my points? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is like a 20-something point corner down here, and then like maybe 15 up here. So it's like 40 confirmed. This group on the right can't be more than a couple points, right? I would be surprised if it had more than 5. So 50, 60-something points, and then black. Well, black actually doesn't look like they have 60 points right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if white lives, then they would have a significant advantage.
Yeah.
Definitely. But it's honestly not that easy since it's black to play at this point. That makes it tough.
Yeah. Now, how do you play as black?
I definitely want to support the 2 stones on the right.
Yeah.
With maybe an extension down.
What's up, DY Baruch?
Oh, DY, hello.
Hello. Yeah, you want to go here?
That's kind of my first instinct.
Yeah.
Just as a way to strengthen those stones and then poke at white's weakness.
And then I go here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then you go, what do you do? Do you do this one? Do you do this one?
I might just Tanuki that particular stone and then try to break the eye space that's being developed.
What's your what's your move?
Yeah, that's tough.
Sorry, the Hane. Chat is telling which Hane are we talking about? You're saying before this sequence you want this one?
Oh, I think that's also reasonable.
Yeah. That looks fine, I think. Well, but white's this move is a sente. Which you can possibly respond to this way, and if you cut, you're giving white an eye here, though. And if you don't do that, then you do this. This is a little over concentrated, and white also still kind of has an eye. I guess it depends on what our strategy is. If we're going aggressive, I think this move goes for the jugular a little bit harder.
Oh, nice. Sungsoo went for it.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Yeah, I think your move of attach, the diagonal attach, is really nice. It's tough to answer.
It makes shape, right? Because it's like now.
It does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. But I think I would play like 2 stones above that white stone.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
Oh man, look at Jay agreeing with me. Yeah, this one looks annoying.
I think I just want to play the fiercest move possible.
Okay, so I'm trying to read. Can I get away with something like this? Can I sacrifice these two somehow? I don't think it's necessarily worth it though.
I suck at these games. If I will tell you right now, if I am playing white, I am dead 10 out of 10 times. Like it's not even close. Like if I get in this position, I just resign.
So you'd rather be black here?
Oh my god, yeah.
You'd rather be going for the kill.
It's 100% a matter of style, and my skill set is not this. I have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, let's see if anything else has died over here.
Okay, sure. Get back to board 1.
Yeah. I think this is going into endgame now.
Yeah. So we're sealing off the center and everything.
Oh man, do you want to count again?
No.
Okay. I mean, I think white wins based on our count earlier, but we should probably count it again.
Okay.
If this is just a peaceful endgame, like I think the game is just over. I think black, but let's count. All right.
Sure.
I'll take black. You take white.
Okay.
All right. I have black at somewhere between 90 to 100, a little over 100, depending on, I think this area up here is a little bit invadable. So
okay. Yeah, I had 102 for white.
Okay.
So that was before connecting on the right for black.
Ah.
But then white gets to reduce the center.
The chat wants to know how much coffee you've spilled today.
Dude, okay, so I did commentary last
week. I saw that. Was that the stream with Telegraph?
Oh, you saw that? Dude, yeah. I am not gonna lie. This is probably the same cup, dude. I spilled coffee on myself 4 times that stream. It was just like a little spill. And like the last one, I like spilled my entire mug just like all over myself. I ruined my pants. Like I threw them out after that stream.
Oh, really?
Like they were entirely covered. They were like gray white pants, and I can't clean these. Like it was just completely.
Oh my god, dude! How?
I'm like, dude, I got like the shakes or something. I don't know. I can't. I'm just like not good at holding things, I guess.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is there something here?
In terms of white cutting black?
So white just played here. Is there something here? Oh, that is annoying.
Goodbye, 3 stones. Wow.
That is annoying, right?
I want to get a post-game interview with Al and see what he's feeling, man.
I mean, you have to play here. You can't let that go, right? If you do this. I think this is GG. Get this.
Yeah. Oh, he connects the 3 stones.
You can't even do this that cleanly because of this. These 3 stones will die.
White connects.
Yeah. Like you can't even kill this stone. You gotta play something like this. No, but if you play something like this, now you have a freaking liberty race on the left side if white connects here. I mean, you're probably going to win, but that's a huge reduction in points, right?
Oh yeah, very, very big.
So that means you have to, you really need to kill this stone. But if you kill this stone, you lose these stones.
He connects.
Okay, yeah. So
No,
now white gets at minimum, white gets the squeeze on the left.
Wow, it's actually kind of close. Black has 7 liberties, and white's 5 stones have 7 also. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe not 7 because there's a diagonal connection.
Yeah, you have this one, so a little bit less. But it's like, so considering how we counted earlier, I mean, we gave this area to black, which black has now lost. And then the other thing is, like, I wasn't accounting for like black having to basically fill in a bunch of liberties, like a bunch of stones here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that pretty much means most likely GG. Can black diagonal with the right side? Yeah. Can black diagonal with the right side group? Does it help? Which diagonal? The left side group.
Oh, give us the coordinates, chat.
Oh,
count them out.
He means this. He means this.
Okay.
It does help, but it doesn't. I think it's over.
That's kind of true, actually. Yeah, black would be able to do that, but we break into the top, so.
If you do this, wow, black's not gonna. It's a sente. Okay, this move is sente. So white plays probably like here. White's going for it. I see.
Turn from the inside.
I think this actually might have been the wrong direction. I think the black's diagonal is still a problem, right?
This move gains a ton of liberties.
Yeah.
So. So if black diagonals, do we descend right away? Like black diagonals this move, we descend.
We descend here.
Is that the right
No,
move?
but because if you get this eye space over here, like then there's not really as big of a problem anymore, right? Yeah, black's gonna do this first, and then this.
Wait, we can descend, no? Let black cut and then turn?
Oh, you want to do this?
Yeah, he doesn't have enough liberties, right? Oh, even Hane, yeah, even Hane, of course. Yeah. Oh, now black's dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think black just dies this way.
So what was up with the top right? I'm really confused by the top right move.
This move?
Yeah. Playing. Did he just think it was a sente?
Well, this one is a sente to kill the corner, but losing the left side is bigger. Because I think now you can play. You can do this, and then when white plays here, before we had to respond, but now we just kill, right?
Yeah.
But that trade, like I think white takes that trade. Like I mean, Paige didn't even hesitate.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Yeah. The layout program is pretty cool because, dude, I agree. It's really great.
I agree.
It's really great.
I do feel like we need to figure out some kind of way to get coordinates on this board for future.
I feel like that'd be pretty easy just to have like a little.
Yeah, just to put them on the side of the grid, right?
I agree, man. I agree. Yeah. And also somehow if there's some way to go back in time to see how the game progressed, but maybe that's
but that's probably not going to happen with the layout thing. I think we need actually just a demo board.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm calling that game. Let's go. Oh wow, this one's going to go on for a while,
huh? Okay. Did they even play a move?
I think they did. This stone for sure was not here before, and neither was this one. What else changed? Oh, white jumped in. These two.
Okay, so it looks like black played a move in response in the center. Oh.
Yeah, I would imagine if we have to guess the order of moves, the last one we saw was this one.
Yep.
I would guess black played here next.
I agree.
And then I would guess that white played
Hane?
Here? That's a weird move. Hane? Yeah, just Hane? Hane is that takes guts. Are you just kind of killing yourself if you Hane?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right then.
But this one seems weird too, right? Why didn't black?
Yeah.
What have I? Okay, is this not working? Instead of what am I missing? Like, why? At some point, black played this move, which I find confusing.
Damn.
It feels a little.
Nobi, center Nobi, then slide under. And Hane came.
Oh, this Nobi's new. Thanks, chat.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whose turn is it now?
Probably it black. Is black's turn.
Yeah.
Correct. Wow, look at the time difference. Sungsoo, a true, humble, long-time setting gamer. 29 minutes left on the clock to Tanjay's 57.
Jay's at 57.
Respectable.
Dude, I hope Jay wins, man.
No, I hate that. No.
What?
I love it when people take their time and win. That's what I like as someone who spends all their time.
Oh, well, okay. Like, yeah. But so what I was gonna say is there I've heard Chinese pros say the Chinese national team, like the coaches and stuff, they tell their players, like, if you go out to a tournament and you lose, you better be on your last Byoyomi. Like, do not come back. Do not come back with time on your clock and a loss.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like if Jay loses this game with 55 minutes left on the clock or something, it's gonna be like
Yeah, I know what you mean. So surely black plays the cut, right?
Which cut?
Like the elephant die?
Oh, this thing. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely where I'm going with my thought process. It doesn't make sense not to do it, right?
Yeah, I think of all the moves, unless there's some like serious reason, which I don't think there is.
I don't think, there's like nothing big enough. I mean, it's like, he's cutting this way. It's still a cut, but it's not, I don't like this cut as much.
Interesting.
I'm not a fan of this. White goes here, you play here. Because now you have the option, white can attack you. Like, white can actually chase you.
Yeah, and he's thinking about it. He hovered for a second, the knight's move, I think. Seems like a vital point. Running out and attacking.
Yeah, it feels like Jay came from the wrong direction. Oh, that's exactly what happened, right? Okay, yeah. So, is he hovering or is my video frozen?
No, he's hovering.
He's hovering. His hand is so still. Dude, this attack can't be. It's white's turn, right? White just played here. Yeah, I mean, white's next move, I think, is this.
Oh, absolutely. Or maybe I think he knows it, but he wants to check and read some variations to make sure.
Yeah, to make sure there's nothing.
Oh,
this is an interesting one too. Okay.
Very interesting.
Now we go. What happens with this? It doesn't work for black.
Yeah, we kind of.
That doesn't work, so we have to come out first. Can I do this? This one doesn't.
That's what I was looking at. It seems like it works.
This one looks like it might work.
Da, 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 da.
This looks doable. Ish. Not quite.
Very-ish. Very-ish.
I feel like it might be worth just making an exchange. Like, does this exchange help you before you go out? Can you even get out? You have this too. Well, we should probably actually read it, but I'm too lazy to read it. So
it might be worth to hold on to. White has some weaknesses in the area.
Yeah.
And yeah, does knight's move even work as a way to run out? Like right immediately? They've gotten into some complications. Run out of liberties and die.
Yeah, we're short, right? So we have to do this, which doesn't work. It barely doesn't work.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sus. Wow, that's actually pretty. That like this move looks. My gut feeling without reading it in the beginning was like, oh, it's a little far.
Yeah.
But I'm not finding a punish for it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read some variations.
Yeah, same.
I think it'd be a tragedy if black died here.
I think it would be game ending if black died.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I just feel bad, man. How can you die? It just shouldn't die.
All right, should we very quickly check the other board?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look.
Let's see. What has transpired? Oh, black's dead. Oh, dude. Yeah. Black died. Black died and got nothing. None of the other territories changed.
Black died. Oh no, black Haned at the top right, so white is dead at the top right.
Oh yeah, this one's changed. They traded here.
Yeah, so we had a trade. Of course, this trade is very good for white.
Yeah,
it must be.
Can't be enough. Yeah.
So the feeling is that white should be ahead pretty significantly.
I would agree, because white was already kind of leading, and then this trade has to be good for white. So
yeah, absolutely. And in the meantime, white also did save their 4 stones at the top, which is nice.
Yeah, that's right. These.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which they were originally not saved, but we'll save them. That's good.
Dang. Paige is too strong.
They both played so fast.
Paige actually has more time than the
that you started with. Yeah. Couldn't be me. What a huge bloodbath. It really was.
Yeah.
A pretty exciting game.
This is a pretty exciting game, like with a big trade like this.
And it started out really interesting at the bottom left. We kind of missed like the true excitement in the middle.
Dude, I think so Atari anyone. I think if you win like this, your coach is like, whatever. You do you. But if you lose like this, then you probably like don't get to eat for like a week or something. I don't know what the punishment would be, but it's like you just eat rice only for like the next 7 days.
You have to solve 1,000 Sumego a day.
All right. I guess we focus on this one now. Okay, so Jay played the jump, which I think we established doesn't maybe actually work.
So I guess he's seeing a variation.
Yeah, we need to read what happens here. How do you get out of this as black from after this move? White's preparing. Wow. Seems, well, I don't know if it's unnecessary, but they're being safe. But now this is like, if I'm black, I add a move like immediately over here.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Right? I mean, this one is good enough, but like the safe one would be like here, maybe.
I would expect a push on the outside. The block.
Where?
How do I say? Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It leaves a little bit of Aji, but I think it's fine. And it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, white'll probably live. Oh yeah, actually. So are we trying to like make it so white dies still? I kind of got like caught up in the moment of trying.
Yeah. So it is right. It's like it's like we know that this is not going well for Jay because we're suddenly thinking about how he should not die.
Yeah.
Right. And that is definitely not how this conversation started. But white's not obviously alive in here. I mean, I think there's a Sumego to solve in here. Like white is most likely alive, but I think there's something. It feels like there should be something still. I'm like looking at if there's a way to play some kind of aggressive eye-killing move over here that also helps with this cut, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to think if we play the clamp on how do I it's tough to say. Oh, we cuts. Sacrifice. Is that alive?
This is a roller coaster, dude. So I go here? And then I probably go here. Do I go here? Oh, what's happening?
Oh, maybe we capture in that case then. If we capture...
I feel like this move is Sente.
Yeah, capture.
White. This move is a white Sente. White's just trying to live. Okay, so he's being very responsible. All right, like the messaging here is like, I just need to not die here, and that's good enough for me. And you still have to there's nothing really to look out for anymore after this capture, I guess. But it's a little sus. You get some Sentes out here, maybe.
Okay, so it looks like white did live as well. So white was able to live. I don't know. Maybe I was being really greedy, but I felt like we could get something more than just living like this and giving black a Panuki in the center. Is this good enough for white just to live? We reduce the top.
Black's down to... It's like about 40-something points. I think it is actually probably good enough. Black only has like 40-something points on the right. But this wall is potentially the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. But white has all I don't know, man. Is black gonna try to build, try to fight? There's nothing to really attack.
Black's got black needs cash in this general area, I think, for this game to still be okay. Right? Like this.
That's always tough to do.
And you need cash without giving white the entire left side.
Yeah, so black definitely doesn't have as much points, but the strength makes it feel like there's still the game. If we can use our strength to get something valuable in the center on the left side or something, it should be okay.
Yeah, I agree. And it's black's turn, right? So it's like the game's definitely not over.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, black has like about 45-ish like confirmed points. White has how many confirmed points? His top is like what, 1, 2. There's like 20 points. Oh, dude, this is also like 25 points. That's already 45, and then Komi, and then probably 10.
There is some Aji bottom left. There's some Aji.
Yeah, there's a little Aji. You're right. It's playable. I would say black's a little bit behind. That's my read. But again, if we put it into an AI, we've already established that my positional judgment is almost always incorrect.
Yeah, mine as well. To be honest, though, I'll be the devil's advocate and say I think black is super playable. And I'll use the fact that there's Aji in the bottom left, which maybe we could say we can approach the bottom left stone on the third line. and
Like
then try to take an extension on the left side.
something over here?
Oh yeah, that I was thinking like
Here?
that exactly,
I
exactly.
see.
But yeah, even something like the second line move, anything to like make white take the territory lower left, get something on the outside.
Mhm.
Um, Playable, super
I think you're
playable.
right. Also, I don't know Jay very well, but I've seen some of his games. He seems to do this kind of like center thickness thing like a lot.
I don't,
I'm
I
not
don't
sure if
really
that's actually
remember.
true, but that feels for some reason I have that impression. Sorry, chat, we missed a question. Can black split high and use his wall as leverage? Where are we splitting high? I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You mean like over here, like some kind of high move.
I think it just feels a little soft. It feels like
Yeah,
that's not how you win the game in this
because
position.
you give away cash like right away, right?
Something like that. Yeah. I feel like White can do it. It's just like casual. Like White can play anything and it's fine. I feel like you
Mhm.
got to find a way for White to play something that's not fine. Play something a little bit more active with your thickness.
Mhm.
Um, because I think if White's just calm and able to keep taking points, then they win. So Black needs to make it so White really can't do that. Um,
I think that makes sense.
Even I've been looking at this like Knight's move at the lower left, like the fifth line shoulder hit.
Fifth. This.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I crazy to want to do that?
Directionally, I think it checks out, but is it actually worth it? We'd have to.
No, it can't be good enough,
It
can
is.
it?
The direction kind of works. Although, what's that saying? It's like you shouldn't actually use your walls to make points. You should use your walls to attack.
Exactly.
Right?
It goes against the proverbs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious if so Sungsu's black. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
curious if Sungsu is trying to kill. I didn't really read it super in depth at the top, like at the right side, but he's spending a lot of time now. It's been like 5 minutes.
Wait, hold on one second. Sungsoo is black.
Yeah,
I've gotten my colors mixed up this entire freaking game.
it's good.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
This entire time I thought Jay was black. My bad.
yeah. It's all good. That's all good, man. Uh,
Yeah, so that's the question, right? It's like if what do you attack? You need to trick white into putting a stone over here somewhere, which is not super
exactly.
easy.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to just like float a stone on the left because then white doesn't really. You don't start a fight. If you can start a fight, then yeah, that'd be ideal. Um, but it is not easy to do.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm jealous. I wish I was there playing. It's so much
Yeah.
more fun to play.
Wait, so actually where are you based out of? Where do you live?
I'm based out of Pennsylvania, outside of
Oh, okay.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, so you're closer to this than I am, at least. I'm in San Francisco, so
Oh shit! Yeah, there's a lot of active Go players in San Francisco.
yeah, our Bay Area community is pretty strong. There's a like they're kind of just like they kind of just hide. It's like when there's a tournament, they show up, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, East Coast is nice. A lot of tournaments and stuff.
Our SF club has been pretty active. We've been doing a tournament like every month almost, which is pretty nice. And then also I heard UC Berkeley's got like a club going on now where it's like I'd probably be only like a mid-tier player there, which is like I'm like, oh dang. Like they
That's
got
nice, man.
yeah,
Oh
right?
wow.
Yeah. Like they regularly have like 10 or 12 people showing up, at least from the Instagram photos that I've seen. And then like I
Mm-hmm.
think like probably like 5 or 6 of them would be like favored against me, right? And I'm like a 5 dan. So that's like a
That's
pretty
really cool.
decently strong population.
I love to hear that. I mean, I don't really have any Go clubs particularly close to me. There's one about like 45 minutes away, which I haven't been going too much recently.
Mhm.
Um, oh, he picked my move.
He picked your
I feel
move.
validated. There we
He picked
go.
your move.
Always love that. Yeah, I have to drive a few hours to go to tournaments, but I try to make it out to them. They're a good time. Um, I have been to California once, man. I went to the San Diego Go
Oh
Congress.
yeah, San Diego. That's where Kevin Yang's from, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he plays at that club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was there for the Go Congress once. It was a really great time. A lot of
Oh,
great Go
cool.
players out there.
How many congresses have you been to?
So that was my first one actually in 2017.
Okay.
So the San Diego one, and I've been to I went to that one, the one in Williamsburg in 2018.
I was in Williamsburg. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and then it was Madison, Wisconsin in 2019. I was there. Then we had COVID, so no Congress. I did not go to Colorado, Estes Park.
Okay.
But then I was in Ohio last Congress. So I've been to most.
And then you're thinking, are you going to Portland?
I might. I don't know. I'm kind of, my schedule's all crazy.
Schedule's all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to, but we'll see.
I am going to try my best to show up to Portland, at least for a little bit.
Yeah. Everybody watching, if you're in the US, I encourage.
Yeah. You should all.
It's always a really good time, man. It's always super fun.
Okay. How do you respond to this move? Well, Jay's going for, I think that makes sense. Directionally, that makes sense. He's basically saying, I'm just trying to, if I waste these stones here, it's good for me, right?
This reminds me, very early in the game, we were just talking about like approaching the top left. And I mentioned the third line move, and you're like, oh, what if you just detach on top? And I'm like, oh, that's kind of makes sense. I feel like this is the same type of situation where directionally attaching on top is really good. The center is where Black's thickness is. If we can just get thickness facing the center.
This is a good move, though. This one's a good move.
Wedging, yeah.
Yeah, so now you have to probably connect this one, and then he's like, Black is just like, I need to start a fight. Right? But actually, can White just play here? This is not a real cut, right? That's not a real cut. He didn't want to give Black the Sente.
Wow.
Now this move looks appealing.
A very nice wedge.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wish we could just toss this into an AI and be like, go gods, tell me who's winning.
Someone in the chat, go do it quick. Fellas.
I still prefer White, but I can see your argument. It doesn't feel like it's a clear.
Yeah,
it's not obvious. Like if somebody gave me this game and I took over as White, like I could definitely still find a way to like lose like very easily. I could find multiple avenues to losing.
Yeah, I really think it's a game, man.
Yeah,
I think it's a game. It's pretty close. It has to be within 5 points either way.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. I think
I'm surprised if it wasn't.
I agree with your assessment. This is just two people who don't know what they're talking about agreeing with each other.
But speaking of people who do know what they're talking about, so earlier the previous stream had Janice Kim giving commentary with with Michael Joe. Man, Janice Kim's commentary was so good. She's so good at Go, and like I don't know, it was just enjoyable to watch, to be honest.
I think the thing that was really cool for me, because that was my first time hearing her kind of like talk.
Me too.
Yeah, I really loved the way that she was like. It wasn't just like kind of what we're doing. Honestly, it's just like, oh, maybe we play here, maybe we play that. Like she didn't really do that much of that. She was like, it was a lot of like theory. It was a lot of like, oh, like what do you think? Like here's the kind of like intention behind the moves, and then she would tell a lot of stories about like, oh, Lisa Dole used to say this. It's like kind of cool, right?
That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. I don't know any stories, man.
I'm gonna very quickly tab over.
Sure.
But okay, this game ended.
Yep. GG's. And I think if we had to make a guess, it was Paige.
Paige must have won this game. Yeah. We don't have an official confirmation, but I would say I would be surprised if Paige didn't win that game.
Yeah. Seems pretty good. This game I think can go either way. But yeah, Sungsoo is getting pretty low on time, getting down to 15 minutes on his clock. I do have a story about Fisher Time though, because Fisher Time's becoming a little bit more popular, but it usually Go tournaments have been Byoyomi in the US. Fisher's pretty new. I played a tournament in Massachusetts that was Fisher Time. but I never looked at the rules, and I didn't like. I was not paying attention, and I thought it was Byoyomi. So I remember like running out of time in the middle of a fight, and I'm like, all right, let me just look at my clock and make sure it resets to Byoyomi. And I just like sit at the clock staring at it while it ticks down to 0 seconds on the clock.
You just watched it go down.
And it just beeps, and I'm like, huh? What? And like the guy looks at me, and I look at him, and I'm like, huh? I just lost the game in the middle of the fight. Because I thought I'm like, I didn't even notice my time incrementing up or anything. I'm like, oh my god.
That's pretty funny. That must have been funny for the opponent too, because it's like you were aware of your clock, and it was like, is this guy gonna play, or is he just like throwing?
That's my story of Fisher. I don't like it very much.
This opinion feels heavily biased.
It's extremely biased.
That does not feel like a legitimate reason.
Pure emotions. Yeah, man. Do you play in real tournaments? Like you go to the San Francisco ones?
So I tried to. I've been a little bit more active in the last couple of years, but like so. I'm actually like I'm married, but my wife lives in LA and I live in San Francisco. So we're like, I live in both cities, so I fly back and forth. And for some reason, my schedules have been like I'm constantly out of town for the tournaments.
That sounds stressful, man.
Nah, it's not so bad actually, because it's like my job's remote, so luckily, and then so it's like it's doable.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'll eventually probably end up in LA.
Nice.
But for now, I'm still in the Bay Area, and and I've been missing all the tournaments. So the funny thing with me is I've never really, I don't know what your journey is with Go, but I pretty much learned everything like just online. So I never really had a teacher. So then when I first showed up to the Bay Area,
sure,
I like came to these tournaments, and then the game would end, and I like just didn't know how to like count the score. Like, you know that phase where you're like rearranging the stones? Oh, page 1. All right, I think we have confirmation at page 1.
Oh, nice. Page 1, yeah. I'm glad we weren't completely, lost.
That would have been pretty humbling if it was like, by the way, Paige lost by like 10 points.
So GG's to them. GG's to them.
Yeah, GG's. That was a crazy game.
Huge trading. Very complicated. Makes me scared to play against Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. What were you saying about?
Oh no, I was just saying. I mean, it's like basically like I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do any of the real life stuff. So it was just like I remember like showing up to tournaments, and people like at the time I think I was probably like 3-dan or something, and then people would be like, "Oh, it's like it's like a 3-dan guy who doesn't know how to like count the score at the end of the game." It'd be like, "Can you rearrange the stones for me? I don't know how to do this." And that's just been my experience. I don't know how to do. So I really need more tournament experience.
Yeah, I think playing over the real board is just way more fun.
Yeah.
I have some really great memories. My very first in-person tournament was the Maryland Open, run by the guys down in Maryland, and they're all awesome. Really good environment, and I had a lot of fun at the tournament, and it kind of made me like, oh, playing in person is like a million times more fun than playing online. So I was like, I got to go to more tournaments and stuff like that. So,
and the Go community is like cool.
True.
Like everyone I've met has been like super, super nice, and that's like that's just the fun part of it, right?
Completely.
Also, I've been like, if you like ever look at my online game records, like I've been getting into this mode where it's just like mindless clicking sometimes. Like I have so many games where I'm just like I miss like ladders and stuff, and it's
we could all relate.
And it's I think that's what happens when you're just like clicking online, and I've got like a YouTube tab open on the side and like watching a video or something.
Oh, like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like it's just so bad.
Yeah, exactly. No, I do the same stuff, man. But in person, it's like you're more focused, and
right.
So I'm sure they're having a lot of fun playing these games.
I play Colonist while I play Go. What is Colonist? Is that a board game or another game?
Interesting. But yeah, we saw. I think White reduced Black the top right. Is that what's going on?
White played here. Black played this one, White played this one, and then now we're poking. Yeah, White's trying to make Black fill some dame over here. Actually, I think actually Black might not be able to connect. Does this work?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This doesn't work. It ends up being a ko, which is no good for Black, I think.
So Black still has the cut for the top right group.
Yeah. So if this thing is not safe, this thing up here.
No.
Right. And then if we assume the most basic, let's just pretend this happens. This one and this one. Then how do we, can we fix this in one move somehow? Does this work? No.
I would think white can actually play the diagonal to cut.
White can play the oh, I see. Yeah, if with my variation earlier, you're saying this move. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the like pinch move between the Kusumi. And I actually wonder if white can play that immediately. Am I crazy? And let black cut through the top, if they'd like.
We'll pretend this is connected.
And you can connect once, like, you know, reducing liberties if you need to.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Shoot. This. Black dies, right? Probably. There's some sketchiness here, though.
I think if you're white, you can play the empty triangle or like reducing move.
Which one? Where?
On the third line. I'm sorry, at the very end of that variation.
Oh, my bad.
That's fine. So here. And then jump out.
Okay, jump out. And now
if black cuts, then then you can fill in the liberty with the that one.
This?
Yeah. Does that work?
I think you don't have enough.
Oh, we're short one liberty.
No. Yes. Right. This doesn't work because I can do this. And this doesn't work. I think you die, dude.
Okay, we're getting okay. Maybe a little crazy.
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes, though. Seeing if that's possible.
Yeah.
And it seems like black ended up pushing on the outside. I still want to do something like that.
I'm actually a little bit. Did black just Tanuki here? I'm like, can we cut like this? And there's a ko, but this ko is not that heavy for a white, right? Okay, they're focused over here. I'm like, maybe I'm being too aggressive.
No, I agree. Just giving that up, sacrificing.
I mean, there's like, it's complicated here, but it looks super sus. It doesn't quite work just yet. Sorry, that's there, and then you have this. Yeah, barely doesn't work right now. So there's no actual cut yet.
That at the very end, I think that was a snapback. Fun. Sorry,
No, it's all good, dude. That's all right. Yep. All right, and then black, white.
Yeah.
Black, white, black, white.
Connect.
This.
Throw in.
I just connect, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So I would die in the game.
Well, you can bail out of the sequence when it starts not working, right? So you wouldn't go all the way to that move.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that the people actually playing this game are reading it deeper than we are.
So yeah, they Tanuki to the left, and it seems like
that makes sense. Because you can't do this and give everything up over here, so that double hane works.
Black is under some time pressure.
Yeah, he's at 9 minutes.
9 minutes left on the clock.
Against 53. Should we count this again? Oh, man.
I didn't want to mention it. Well, yeah, I can count up White's points.
All right. I'll do black.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this bottom right hasn't really changed. I think that's the easy one. Counting OP, I agree.
All right. Yeah, what'd you get for?
I've got about 55 plus some center potential for black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as White, I count it a little bit humbly at the top left, but I think something like 47 before Komi.
Oh,
so
interesting.
I think
black is theoretically leading if our counts are correct. Because I gave black up to basically this line here. Sorry, like here. And I'm assuming all this stuff is not points.
Yeah, I didn't count very much for the top left. So, and White actually did go for the decisive cut at the top that we were looking at earlier.
Huh.
So,
he's just going straight for the parachute. If he's gonna do this, I think he should Atari this one first. Actually, no, he needs this. He needs this exchange because you need to fill this liberty for this to work.
Yeah, and I wonder if
because right now if you do this, this is a ko that you do not want to be fighting, I think. Well, I mean, black has a lot of local threats, but it's not super heavy for white because white is just basically alive. Like even if you just lose these 4 stones.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world because it's like this wall is super thick anyway, so it's like the 4 stones don't really help that much.
Oh, go for the cut.
Yeah, we're going for the ko.
All right. Wow, exciting.
That is
so
exciting.
Black will connect. White will take, and then black has to find a code thread first.
Here's an interesting one. It's like, do you, as black, right? It's like you obviously have code threads here, but which Atari do you do? This one? Probably this one. Yeah, I think it's got to be this one. This one makes more sense. So then, and then you take back. And then white has threats where? I think you could try to kill this thing over here.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Although maybe not even worth answering. You know, white pushes down again and black can cut.
Cut where?
Oh, the stone on the outside. Get sacrifice the inside. On the left.
Which? Sorry, I'm not tracking. Which cut?
Oh, the Atari.
Oh, this.
The third line. Yes. Save the 3 stones and we make a sacrifice.
Yeah, but I feel like trading this for trading this can't be worth it. That can't be good for black, right? Oh, he goes for this. All right, he goes for this one. All right, so we are not agreeing on our directions here. This one feels a little bit. This makes the ko heavier for black.
Yes,
but his thinking is probably I can't lose this ko anyway.
In that case, it's a bit of a flower ko for white.
Yeah, it feels flowery, right? Because white really is just losing points. The thickness isn't changing, and the group's not gonna unless is wait, hold on.
It's not even that many points. So this seems really good then.
This feels good for white, this ko.
Oh wow. This is a big problem.
Yeah. What do we do?
I think we can do anything, to be honest. Like 3-3 bottom right.
Yeah. No, I'm more like for black. What do we do?
Oh yeah. I have no idea. This is so tough. Although the next move isn't obvious, but this is like a good moment when you're white. You're like, oh, I just gotta find the good move, and you can play anything. It feels okay.
I don't really like this move because I feel like can't make use of this.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
This
It
thing's
does seem
not
like it helps, but
this thing's not coming out alive. And there's no way you have to end the ko over here, which means this
yeah.
is always going to be a sente, which means like you can't even cut through here. Because ideally, if you could somehow end up like this, at least you're getting something from it.
Yeah.
But you can't get through there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Atari feels like not the right direction.
I'm surprised Jay's spending so much time at this point in particular. This is probably the movie he spent the most thought on.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't feel like there's is like that.
No. This is yeah, because he's thinking about
Atari?
which yeah.
Local? Okay. This is very tough. There's no good move, right?
There is this one. That's the only local threat I can think of. And that's it. You don't even get this later because this is now an Atari. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't work. It just dies. What am I talking about? Oh, my God. Hold on. Sorry. This just doesn't work. You just die.
Okay? Yeah.
ignore what I just, forget about that.
Okay, yeah, we have a shortage of liberty. So there's no more local threat. And I guess that makes a lot of sense as to why White played the original move.
Okay, so this is...
We have a trade.
We have a trade. I think if you're white, you need to live. If you just make sure this thing doesn't die, come under heavy attack, then you're probably okay. Sorry, I interrupted you. You were saying something?
No, you're right. And like now Black's center strength is like a huge liability now. It's really weak.
Well, yeah, it's not strong anymore. Now you've got cutting points everywhere.
Honestly, I'd like to extend on the left, right above the star point. Yeah, and I just feel like okay, now I'm trying to surround the entire top left corner.
You could just let Black come through, and then you come back here.
Exactly. Right? Oh, he peeps. Okay. Oh, feels very comfortable for White.
This feels like it's not. Yeah, I think this is starting to feel a little GG-ish.
Yeah, I agree. The trading didn't turn out too well. I think it all comes down to that, like the way Black cut way earlier in the game whenever there was the elephant eye, and Black just pushed and cut with the bad shape. Really came back to bite him in the butt.
Yeah, so you can tell Black is feeling like not good because it's like you're ignoring this peep.
Yeah.
Right? Like Black right now is like, I need to make something happen like fast.
He definitely does. I mean, this is like getting to like minus 30 point territory.
I think the way back into this game for Black is Jay has to forget to live. It sounds ridiculous, but it's like definitely doable, right? It's like he overextends into the middle. But I think that's the only way. I think if this group just lives, I think it's over.
Yeah, I agree. It's tough. It is very tough.
Yeah, he's trying to chase the whole thing. Now, am I misreading this? Does this kill? No, it doesn't kill, right? Yeah, there's nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's trying to be optimal He doesn't want to just take the Gote life.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a hard balance for me. I mean, it's like the AIs are always like the perfect move is definitely not like living in Gote. But
No,
so many games, I'm like, maybe I'll just get a little bit more, and then I lose, and it's like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, focusing on running out, and it really feels like all White has to do now is answer Black's moves in a way like Black has to try hard.
Yep.
So White just has to sit back, be comfortable, and not mess up.
Yep, I think so.
Although to be honest, like the points, Black did get a pretty significant amount of points in the lower left. But
yeah, but I mean this is probably not as much. Well, it's probably similar to this.
Yeah.
Not as much, I think. And then now with this weak point and this weak point, it doesn't feel like it was worth it. And then he traded this Atari too in the process, which gave away these points.
Oh, the hand hover. The indecision. Okay. All right. Black takes some points on the left. White gets the center. Seems reasonable. Good for White still, but
I think I still feel good for White. I am too lazy to count the score again, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think we don't have to, right? It's definitely a clear feeling. To be honest, it's like resignable, I think.
Yeah, like I don't see these stones living, right?
Oh no.
So that means White's territory is like here.
Exactly.
Which is giant.
Yeah. So Black might try to save those stones, might try to run into the center.
I think you've got to do some kind of crazy shit like this now. I don't know what it is, but
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. He's starting.
There we go.
Start with the attach. Yeah, it's not trivial.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Very calm.
This is basically like it's like you give White you give Black the Sumego to solve, right? It's like get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like how I'm just gonna be very, very slow and boring here.
Pass the ball to White, make them find the answer to Black.
Yeah.
I mean, the natural follow-up would be a one-space jump, but that doesn't really seem like it gives you what you need.
Yeah, because I think I can just let that go.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you think so? I would still split, I think.
You would still split? Okay, well he's jumping. All right, so you want to split here probably?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. This one is so he's going for the split. He's going for all of it.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't count, but my instinct is to just kill these and call it a day. Is where I'm at.
Yeah, I think it just like it's dead, right? There's no way Black lives, right? There's no way.
That's fair.
White's so strong everywhere.
But you have it's messy still.
Let's see.
Need to do something to make the group heavier. But when you get like this move is kind of Sente-ish because you have this problem.
Nice, he pokes. So I think Black's completely surrounded with this move. Even if Black, say for example, bumps, White can extend, and then if Black bamboos or jumps, he's cut off. So
like this?
Yeah.
This is cut off? How do you cut this off?
Isn't it if you just extend on the bottom?
Oh, you want dot, dot,
Yep.
dot, dot.
Exactly.
This is starting to feel like there's too many cutting points for me. Like these white stones are a little sus for me.
Yeah, I can see.
And
It
these,
actually does feel a little
right?
dicey. Yeah.
And these, like you have a cut here. You could save this stone.
Yeah.
You have a cut here. It's starting to. I am still team like roll back and collect the cash and just that's my.
Yeah.
It's starting to spiral a little bit. Is how I feel.
Okay, black is not playing very calmly. Attach.
Yeah.
Looking for the variation.
Black's
I
trying to
feel
make
like
something happen.
calmly
Yeah.
answer this, right?
It's a quiz. It's like, do you go this way or do you go this way? Or you ignore. No, he's going for the whole thing. Dude.
Yes, he's my man. Wow. Really?
Dude, push. Go.
This feels a little scary now for white.
It's sacrifice time, dude. It's sacrifice all of it and then come back here.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. Okay. Bamboo? Yeah. It's scary. I feel like this should still be okay for white. In theory. It feels scary though. Oh, oh my goodness.
You cut for sure. I mean, you can fix this first. Now there's no cut, right? Because if I go here, I can go here, and then this. There is still a cut. Is there a way to fix this in Sente? Otherwise, we have to race this group and this group.
I think black died. I'm putting my cards on the table.
You think black died?
I think black's dead. I think black's dead. Because even cut, just bamboo and just extend for if black ends up cutting. Even if white can't cut black, I think everything on the inside's dead. And all of white stones are alive. Makes sense.
Like you're saying something like this, or
I was thinking, no, like if black cuts.
Sorry, I shouldn't have erased all of them. Hold on.
No, you're good.
This.
We just extend is white.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think then, no matter what black does, white's fine.
That works, right? But then you have this. Do you have this?
Or do you?
You don't have it. But you get some kind of. No, white. This doesn't work for white. This doesn't work for white.
The two black cutting stones on the other side can be cut too, no? Says the chat. It's a Marty. Hello. It's okay. It's a little bit more complicated. I was being a little bit optimistic.
The two black cutting stones on which side? Oh, you're talking about these. Yeah.
Oh, what we were looking at. Yeah, I guess not, right?
It doesn't fully work. I mean, you probably end up giving up these stones. Sorry, and then you go here, and you probably end up losing these. Yeah, you get it. Those black stones, the ones that matter, right?
So Sungsoo's using up his last minutes to figure out the way. Oh, he picked your move, right? Atari first. Oh, but then
oh wait a minute! I forgot that you can take.
That changes everything. Okay, okay, that's a big
Forgot
deal.
that you can take. Oh my god, yeah,
Very nice.
Huge oversight. Now you're in trouble. I completely forgot about the capture because you need to do this. He didn't need this move actually. Oh, he's trying to live in there.
Okay,
he's trying to live in there. Okay, me and you are we're getting caught up in the local fights. We're forgetting the objective of the.
But even with this, is it living?
It's starting to look healthier. He has a
that's true.
He has a forcing move here.
Okay, we fix. Now it's mission live inside. I don't see it.
And then he has a forcing move here.
Okay.
This looks very alive to me. I mean, you also you could start here. I would just take all the forcing moves. Oh, interesting that he's not doing it, but it's like white definitely plays this first, I think, right? No, you don't because you give up the tail. It's tricky. I think it looks alive. I don't have the exact sequence, but I think it looks alive. I like that black shirt sleeve with the red stripes. Oh, that. I see. Yes.
Well, look at this crazy dude. Tanji's not taking his time at all. He's just playing so fast. What's going on? Oh, we get all these forcing moves. It's like classic Tsuji. Okay. Da 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 da. Cut.
We're gonna need to count again, dude. But I mean, this fight was successful for Black because essentially after all of this, the only thing that White got to do was just kill these stones. These ones right here.
Are we certain we're alive yet?
I feel like we've got to be alive. I'm not 100%, but it's got to be, right? Here at least forces this. And then that's it. Right? That's the most, but you have an eye up here too somewhere.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Wow, what an amazing tactical sequence we saw.
Yeah, so Black really managed to completely tear the top apart, right? Now, is our cash advantage big enough? I'm not so sure anymore.
Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore either. In the top left corner could have like some weaknesses and lose some points. And actually, White's entire group is not like necessarily. Oh, I guess it is alive. The lower left group.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I mean, so here there are no eyes here, right? In the middle. So that means if we imagine a world where White gets cut off, you probably have to live. But that means there's probably something you can do against the corner now, right?
Yeah. So there's some weaknesses. We'll say that, right? There's definitely some weaknesses. But I mean, the group in the center is still not like 100. I don't see the two eyes aren't on the board. I'll say that.
Oh wait, dude. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. Sorry, chat. I mean, these stones just die right away, and then you're good. So this group is in no danger.
Well, yeah. So, like, there's you know, if Black saves them and all that, then there can be some weaknesses for sure. Yeah, Sungsoo's on 2 minutes. 2 minutes equals lots of stress in your mind. You're freaking out. You're like, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm scared. At least that's me. I don't know.
Yeah, how are your tournament nerves? You asked me about tournaments earlier. I am not good at tournaments. Like I think it's like a different skill set, right? Than playing casually with your friends.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
To be honest, honestly, I think my nerves are pretty good because I just like enjoy playing. So I'm just there. I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm playing Go in person. I'm not like too stressed out. Doesn't mean I play well. Like I'm not good or anything, but I'm not like in terms of like my mindset. I'm usually in a good mood and having fun. I'm like playing Go in person. It's a good time, you know. But I mean, you know, when it's time's running out, I mean, either if it's on Fox or in person, I'm getting like nervous, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, so whoa. Did Black Tanuki the group?
Black played here to take some points.
And he's saying he's alive.
Very confident in his life, apparently.
Alive in Sentai.
I think he's alive. You have now you have like really lame moves like this and then this.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you've got something up here probably.
Amazing. Oh, we get to take some. Yeah, nice.
Oh, dude, Jay just solved a question for me that I've had like my whole life.
Do you pause the clock?
Yeah. Do you? Is that legal? Is that how it's supposed to go?
The AJ rules are if you're capturing 3 or more stones, you can pause the clock.
Oh.
I think, or it's either 3 or more than 3.
I see.
Yeah. You can pause the clock. Although, to be honest, I've never done that. I usually just don't care and just take them. But 3 or more. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
4 or more. Oh. Which is it?
These are both these games have been pretty entertaining.
Oh, this game's been awesome. I mean, this Life and Death at top is super cool. I think Black's ahead now after living.
All right. I nominate you to count.
Okay. Yeah, I'll count.
All right, no, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll do Black.
2, 4, 6. I'll count.
Okay, you count.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 20, like 75, 80 for Black.
Okay.
I did it pretty quick.
Yep. What did I say earlier? I said like 60 something, I think.
Oh, wow. Like 63 for White.
So White's losing.
Oh, yeah, I think White's losing by a lot.
Dude, I think it turned in the like Jay. I don't know 100%, but I really feel like he should have calmed down when that attack happened, and instead of going for the whole thing.
I think you're on point there. Yeah. I wanted to kill it all. And I think me and Jay were both with the mindset of like, let's eat it all, win the game. We're winning. Yeah. Let's do it. Damn, that's unfortunate. Black was able to just rob the whole top, and wow.
We have endgame tricks here. I mean, how big is the gap? You said it's like 5 10 points. 20 points?
15, 20.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
what did you do about this section?
Oh, I just counted that as nothing. So I guess if White's able to capture, then.
So now what do we have? What if we do this? Do we have anything? I don't think we really have anything. Hold on.
So it's Black to play.
Oh, unfortunately, it's Black's turn. So okay, well, anyway.
Honestly, can we like live in the top left as Black? Like I want to play the.
Oh, you want to kill this corner.
3-2 points.
Yeah.
Get an answer. 3-2 points, and then like Knight's move.
This 3-2, right? Or this 3-2.
Yeah. That one.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems really annoying. Oh.
That feels extremely annoying. Feels extremely annoying. Now
yeah, exactly.
Dude, I mean, I actually think like if you go for something like this, it's potentially a big problem. And if you go for something like this, you just give it. You just go home. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, so I mean that doesn't help because we're looking for ways for White to catch up, and he still has a corner to worry about, right?
Yeah. Just give himself an refill. What do you mean, Herb? What's up?
The loving son just gave himself nightmare fuel.
I don't understand.
I don't. Yeah, where? When? How?
The top. Elaborate. Or something? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the game's over. No, never mind. Okay. Da, da, da. White could have taken the 4 black center stones.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think about it, like white, that entire attack, these stones are still on the board. And these stones got saved. So it's like white got nothing out of that attack. Oh, and here comes shenanigans.
And he slammed that. Like, I don't know if you saw that. He slammed
He
that
slammed
stone
it.
down.
Did he?
He was feeling good. He like Cheuk To Tsui did on the board.
Yeah, he's like, I'm back in the game.
He is back. Yep, descent.
Yeah,
and he did. Okay, he did it. I think the corner is going to die. Personally,
if the best case scenario here is you get squeezed and you have to kill the black stones, which is already bad, and the worst case scenario is you die. Right?
I think you 2-2. Oh, you go there. Okay. Oof.
Dude, this one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. There's just many liberties, I think.
Yeah. Too many liberties in one eye versus no eye. Oh.
Actually, no. I think it does work. Black doesn't have that many liberties, right?
You think so? Da-da-da.
But the squeeze is still super painful, but I think white has enough. White has enough to kill this, but you have to kill it, which sucks. Oh man. Oh. Martapev is saying white could have taken these at some point.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that would be a lot of points.
Okay, this way, I guess you're right. Yeah, it's just going to be a squeeze from the outside.
That like is so painful, dude. That's so many points gone.
Yeah, I wonder if black could have, instead of playing the blocking move on the 3-2 point, like the third move in the corner.
Yep.
If black instead pulled back to the 2-2 point.
Here?
Exactly, yeah. As the third move. I think that could have been a better reduction.
You're still trying to, dude. White's losing, man.
Okay, true.
Bullying this dude.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Who cares?
Oh, whoa! We got pictures of him.
Oh, nice.
Was that always there?
Definitely not.
Nice.
Got the smiling pictures. You can see the red jacket, the Adidas jacket, looking good.
Yeah. It's a nice jacket.
It's always been there. Smile.
Oh, it's always been there. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
I can't believe you didn't. It definitely was not there. There's no way.
Oh, is he trolling us? He's got trolled?
Yeah, I think so.
That's just not nice.
Photos. Yeah, and there's also a nice little article as well on. Actually, I can post the article. Bang. What's going on? Okay, not as exciting as the what's going on? Chunlin Cup qualifiers, but hey, it's still good, man.
Oh, that's interesting. Our count must be bad, dude.
Sungsoo caught up. Now
it's that's Albert, by the way. Sorry to out you, but within Comey, we counted that white was losing. Is that not correct?
No, I think that's correct. Oh, is it not?
No, Albert's saying we're wrong, so I think we should count it again. I trust him more than us.
Okay.
Oh, did you factor in all this stuff? Does that make a difference? Wait, hold on. What color did we say was winning?
I tried to count
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah, I see.
Hmm.
Hey, Paige. Good game earlier.
Okay, yeah, I think 83 points for black. And yeah, what's going on, Paige? Hello, hello. Exciting game. You guys played so fast. Like you're blitzing out the whole. I think you ended with more time than you started, right? That was crazy.
Sorry, what were you saying? You said 83?
Yeah, 83 for black is what I had.
Okay. And white is
Yoder got the upper hand in the fight against Cheuk, but he missed the kill. Damn. And I'm hiding in the basement. It was a crazy game. It looked crazy. Not if you watch the YouTube. YouTube sucks, man. Twitch is where it's at.
I actually do. I have white above 80.
Oh wow. How much?
I didn't finish counting.
Oh.
I just kind of got to like 80 and I was like, and I still have points left.
Oh, so then white might be ahead. Oh wow. Okay. I think my count must have been very bad. I didn't have the center counted. All right. So it's a really close game. Super close game going into endgame. There's not that many moves left. There's like literally no moves left, actually. A Sente on the bottom right for white. A few Sente moves here and there. Okay, reverse Sente. Sungsoo's on 37 seconds left, by the way.
But he gets 15 seconds per move, right? But
Yeah.
Wow, he really used his time.
He did.
Jay, meanwhile, is still not crossed the 50-minute mark. I guess that's GG in favor of white then.
I guess so. Oh, you know what? And I did not count black having to capture the white stones. Does black have to? I guess so. So that's a few more points for white.
Yeah. You do, right? Can you do anything? Yeah, you do. Well, yeah. I mean, you got to at least add a move.
Yeah. Yep. Sente for white. Another Sente move makes sense. I think we should also make the descend at the top.
What, this one?
Yep.
Yep, that makes sense.
There.
How's your how do you feel about endgame? Do you have a favorite phase of the game?
Just the middle game.
Okay. Yeah.
Middle game fighting.
Checks out for me. My end game is trash, so it's just like
I had a little period a few years ago where I was studying Endgame, doing a lot of Endgame problems. But since it's where good players shine. Like if you go into an Endgame that's close, a strong player will just rock you, and you'll lose the game and not even know how. You're like, oh, I thought it was pretty close, and then you lose a point
Yeah.
here, lose a point there, and you're like, oh, I'm down by 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like 10 points, 10 points just evaporates. And yeah, Albert is pointing out this move, for example, if Black had played here, it would have been
Yeah, exactly.
pretty big.
So that definitely solidified the lead. That was the last big end game. Now it's just less than 2-point moves, I think.
Have you seen the $250 Endgame pamphlet? No, I have not. What is this?
Can I
Is it like
Google
a book?
that?
The way he says, like they said pamphlet, which makes it sound even jankier.
Oh no, you found my secret Amazon account. Buy it, man. Buy it. It's good.
I'm gonna take a look at this
Me
link
too.
here.
Okay, it's not listed at $200. It's just not. Oh, it is. Buy used.
Wow.
I've got to get my hands on this.
Dang.
It's probably. I think it's one of those things. Whenever Slate and Shell went out of business, so like auto adjust the price or something. I've seen a few of those. I tried to buy the Shusaku Invincible. Book.
Yeah, that one's really hard to find these days, right?
Yes, and like it was on Amazon or something for like hundreds of dollars, but you can buy it straight from Kaseto for $80. So
I think like the internet stuff, like in the last like decade or has been like amazing. Like it used to be impossible to find information about Go, and now it's like we got streamers, we got pros, we can see what's going on in Asia.
It's great.
It's super cool. Yeah.
Definitely. And AI is really great resource.
Yeah, and then AIs too. Yeah.
No, don't wave the flag, man. You gotta be real. But no, yeah, I have a lot of books. I just like collecting books. I don't read them as much as I would like, but I have a ton of Go books. Actually, kind of see my whole like bookshelf behind my camera is just full of Go books.
Oh, for real?
That's pretty much all. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see
it.
I have like 70. I almost have 100 Go books, I think.
Oh really?
Wow. Yeah. I have a ton of them. I really enjoy them.
Nice. That's like, wow. That's like a real collection, man. I think that's like about how many our Go Club has in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, I fucking love them, man. It's like every few months I'll be like, oh, let me get a Go book.
Yes, I agree with Herb here.
What's that?
The YouTube content creators. No, I mean, like, I think if you're a Q player and you're trying to learn, like, it's like way better now than it used to be.
For sure. Boy wins by Malcomi. I'll take that as fact. I
believe him.
Very nice.
Our count was like roughly around there because I got to about 80. Yeah, that checks out.
And in hindsight, it makes sense. I thought Black caught up a little bit more.
I'm a little surprised that it's still that big of a gap after that fight went the way that it did.
Well, I think if Black was able to get the end game at the lower side, and maybe do a little bit better reduction at the top left, which I think that was possible to do a better reduction. So frustrating. B just played a move with -1 point. He's got 23 seconds left, man.
Is he actually? Oh shoot, 18, 17. Oh wow, dude, that's stress.
Oh, the push from the inside. Yeah, that is -1 point.
Albert, are you at the site? I don't know what internet etiquette is, like in terms of talking to people directly when they're on a screen name. Is that rude?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do it.
Okay, fair enough. Because I think he's based in Chicago, so it's like I feel like he might actually just be there.
This is the boring part of the game when we already know the result and we're just waiting for them to finish up. There's
Yeah,
there's
the
not
game
much
has
to
been
say.
plenty entertaining.
That's true.
This has been fun, dude.
Oh, it's been a real. You know what? Looking at the board, it's kind of insane that the whole right side used to be Black's Moyo. Kind of forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
They probably
That's
haven't
been
eaten
fun,
my
man.
power banana bread. Yeah, I do feel like I saw a photo of banana bread at some point in the last week that you made. I mean, Jay's been crushing it. I think he's I don't know if you did you see his games at the pro quals? I feel like he's leveled up like a lot, like in a short period of time.
Yeah, I think he didn't have a really great last year's pro quals. He didn't
Okay.
have a really super great performance, if I remember correctly. I think he won one game.
I don't remember
Something like
the
that.
win-loss, but
Yeah. Dude,
you're getting trolled by our chat, dude.
It's true. I always do. It's great when you're playing. Like it's a really important part of the game. But I mean, when you're commentating, man, we know the like get it over with. People are watching this, man. Don't you see the camera? Wrap it up. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I wonder if I'll ever get good at Endgame. I feel like I guess my personal kind of like goal is like I always say like if I can get to like an AGA like weak 7-dan level, I'll retire. Like that's about as much as I can expect from like a hobby, you know?
Kind of same.
Yeah, but then
that's a pretty big like goal though.
Yeah, that's like top tier, right? But it's like a stone and a half away or something, right? But it's a huge gap. It's a huge gap.
Yeah.
But I think you can get to that level and still be not excellent at Endgame. So I'm like, I may just never know how to play good Endgame like in my life.
Just never good at Endgame. Just kill him.
Yeah, never. Yeah, because it's like because you know I mean like we got friends that are like people that are actually good. It's like with all the fractions and all that stuff. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I remember there was a game a couple years back between I think it was Kujia and Lisa et al. I think it was the Emily coupling in like 2014 or something. But there was like even the Chinese commentators or the who was I watching? I think I was watching an AGA stream or something. But the commentators missed the fact that like they thought that Lisa et al. I think was winning the game by half a point, but actually like it was like because it was like a Chinese rule set, there was like a specific sequence that Kujia like found in like a corner that got him like an extra point only under like area scoring, right? And it was like that's like that kind of stuff is like kind of cool. It's like I'll never get to that level.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the top pro reading and top pro in game is insane. Honestly, just being anywhere decent at in game is pretty insane. Oh, it's important though. It's important. White could have saved some seconds above the clock and cashing those stones. Time management. Yeah. White really needs the time, right?
Yeah. That time management, the clock pause is a big learning for me from today. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. Philandame. So they're going to go to counting.
So what's the situation? Oh, sorry. What are you saying?
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask what the situation is with the tournament. So we got another 2 rounds tomorrow, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a prize pool or anything? I posted like the news like earlier.
This information is on Hadouk News. Oh, so I was like, what happens if you're running out of time and you capture like 30 stones and you have to take them off the board, but you've only got like 10 seconds left on the clock, right? Can you just time out? And then what I just learned today is that if it's like more than 4 stones, you're allowed to pause your clock so that you don't burn time, just like picking things up off the board.
Mm-hmm. All right, they passed. They both passed, and they're going to counting now.
Oh, 3. Sorry, 3. My bad.
The satisfying point. Let's see. I think we expect white to come out ahead by like 5 to 7 points, something like this. AJ rules specifically. Although I'm sure, surely it's got to be the same in Europe and Asia and stuff. I'd be really shocked if they didn't let you do that. The counting's so satisfying.
Just the reason. That's because you're watching, dude. If you watch me do this, it would not be satisfying for you.
All right, so white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 points. 30, 40. So 44 points for white plus Komi is 51.5.
Oh, wow. A clump of dead stones has entered the game. Yeah, the bottom right is 40, right, for black?
Yeah. This is going to be 5?
43?
Oh, 3. So white won. Yeah, white won by 8 points.
Yeah. Good game.
Nice little respectable handshake.
I know, nice handshake. I was like, oh, gentlemen.
GG's. Look at that.
Yeah, GG. These two games were pretty fun.
Great game. That was a lot of fun. It was super fun to do commentary with you as well, bro. It was nice to meet you and
nice to meet
look at these games.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts?
I had a good time. I mean, this is a good. These are both good games. Looking forward to the future rounds.
Hell yeah, me too. I really enjoyed the game. I think the structure, like the app, like being able to overlay on a real camera is really interesting.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think we already told the audience, but Jay, the guy who's playing this game, he made this app that we're using. Yeah. He did. So that's pretty cool.
It's super cool. Really cool. So super fun time. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we're gonna have another 2 rounds tomorrow. So hopefully see you then.
Yeah. All right. Signing off. Although I don't actually know how to sign off.
Yeah, me either.
And then
how do we